afternoon, good evening, family. Hey, Buchanan man, welcome in. Hello, Natalie. Hello, beloveds. Welcome back to Mistress of the Gates Tarot. I am Goddess Alicia. Excuse voice. If you've been around, you know the voice ain't been voicing, but I'm pushing through. Thank you for all those who returned today. Thank you for your presence. It's good to see you again, my friend. If you're A1 Day One, welcome home. Welcome back to your tribe, your soul family. Welcome back. For the newbies, come on in, have a seat, keep it cute, keep the peace. It is Ancestral Veneration Saturday. We honor and celebrate the lives of our past over loved ones. Every Saturday on this channel, I open the gates, I raise the elevation, and invite them into this sanctuary where they can rest, feed, listen, be inspired by our gifts of gratitude as we honor and celebrate the legacies, the lives, the sacrifices they made, so that we can live in this land free to live, love, manifest, become. We thank them for the destinies they never got to fulfill, the lives they never got to finish, many gone too soon. They still watch over us day and night and day with protection and guidance and abundance and love and direction and redirection. We love them. We miss them. We honor them. We remember them. We open up our hearts to receive guidance and information, wisdom from dimensions beyond, things we cannot see, for we have not, some of us have not been able to tap into that yet, have yet to walk into our own destiny. We honor this moment and we appreciate this moment that's been given. Many do not have an altar. Many do not have a daily spiritual practice. Many do not feed, elevate, honor, connect with the ancestral lineage, known and unknown. Many of us were never taught to do so, are not supported in that practice, or just distracted daily, and have forgotten our blood of blood, our bone of bone, the DNA that flows through all our veins, that was giving us life, legacy, and a bloodline that awards, that blesses, that manifests, that protects in this lifetime and the next. So if that inspires you to stay, to rest with us, to give us a moment of your time, to honor your passed on loved ones, you're in the right place. It's the reason why you've been brought here today. They're calling out to you, reaching out to you to let you know they are there, they are available to assist you, to help you, to shift you. They want to be a part of your life, a part of your future, a part of your family is where they belong. Now, those who have purchased an ancestral offering to be burned in today's ceremonial honey pot. Today's ceremonial honey pot. Here she is. She's full of goodness. We have bay, we have rose, we have baby breaths, we have rosemary, cinnamon, sugar cane, mugwort, and a few others of my own touches that are placed in this pot. Will bring fragrance and essence and spiritual elevation as the smoke, the smudge rises to reach higher heights, other dimensions. It will open up the gates, inspire them to come out, to see what's going on, to join the celebration. It's an exchange of currency, for everything has an energy and a reason for its use. If you know herbs, you know tinctures, you know ointments, you know what they represent and why they're useful in connecting with the dead, with the afterworld, with the afterlife. Some of these herbs were used by your grandmama and your mama and so on, cooking in the kitchen, stirring the pot, feeding and healing the family, giving them their flowers beyond those who did not receive them when they were alive. I'll call the names out of those who have either donated to the channel or purchased your own ancestral offering. Now, in the yellow strip in the chat box, if you would like to purchase an offering to be included in today's ritual, offerings are $3. An ancestral money lucky buck is $3. You can Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat, because the ceremony will begin in 10 minutes. At 12:15, we will begin the ritual and then move on to the live reading and the collective message. So you got 10 minutes to decide if you want to purchase an offering of $3, make a donation of $3 or more, which will trigger an offering. Those who have already included themselves and their bloodline in today's ritual. That Mary Woods, Sharice Hadley, Dominic Lewis, Carmen, who has had a passing. This passing in representation of Carmen. This offering was made by Mimi, whose family is grieving a loss. We're including our prayers in this ritual today for Carmen and her family. You have Charisma, Lisa Ann Mason, Wahid Muhammad, Kelly Mann, as well as was donated offering for her mates, Raphael, and also donated on behalf of myself, given by Mimi. So I donated my offering to my grandfather, James Watson. So thank you, Mimi. Those are the ones who are included in today's ceremony. If you would like to include your ancestor, you can send your donation. Thank you, but Kelly Mann. Let's get up. Sonia. Absolutely, Kelly Mann. For Sonia with love. Donated by Miss Kelly Mann. For Sonia with love. There you go, Kelly Mann. I'll include that with yours and Raphael's. I'll put them together as one unit. So if you would like to include an ancestor, you can put your name on it in representation of your ancestors, or you can choose a particular ancestor to place their name on the offering to elevate them, their energy and their spirit. Hello, beloveds. What's up, King? What's up, D King? What's up? Hello. Woo. Hello. Is that Hon John? Hello, beloved. Oh, thank you. Natalie. Hello, Natalie. And Kelly Mann. Hello, beloveds. And what's up, Prodigal? Hey, Prodigal. Yes, thank you, beloved. Thank you, prodigal grand rising, beloved. Yes. Okay, so we got the honey pot, and it's got rose water, roses, bay. We got some baby breaths in here that represent my feminine ancestors who loved it. There's some clove, cinnamon, mugwort. We've got a lot in here. We've got lots. Today we're honoring the Blessed Father, the Holy Father, and the Blessed Mother. Yaya, Mayats, whatever title you give to the universe, the earth, Big Mama, whether you call it Gaia, Mayats, whether you give that energy to Isis, to Osset, to the Black Madonna, to Mary Mother of Christ, your Lilith or your Eve, whether you give it to Persephone or Sophia, to Yemenya and Oshun, whether you give it to Hecate or Shiva. If you're honoring the Father, the Holy Father, whether you give it to Amun-Ra or God or Allah or Osiris or Yahweh or Papa or Obatala, wherever you call, whoever you honor, Lord Ganesh, today, all are represented. Every gender, every culture, every preference, every background. We're one blood, one earth, one creation, not separate, only different. And we honor all today. So, 4 minutes on the clock. If you like to participate and give an offering to your ancestral bloodline to be included today, 4 minutes, you can Cashapp, PayPal, Super Chat is a $3 donation. A $3 donation will spark and trigger an ancestral offering for your bloodline. Your name will be placed upon your gift, your certificate, and it will be burned in today's ceremonial honeypot. We will pray, we'll ring the bells, we'll call them out, we'll elevate them, we'll thank them, we'll love them, we'll honor them, we'll remember them. This is a celebration of life, not a funeral, not a grief ceremony. We're not celebrating loss. We're not grieving loss. We understand that they may be in a different dimension, physically no longer at our side, but they remain present. Energy never dies. It only transforms. So we are not calling them gone. We're not shedding tears of pain or loss. It's a celebration of life, to elevate them, to honor them, to thank them, to raise them up, and not push them down with our grief and our pain and our confusion. It's the peace that surpasses all understanding. And we know that God's will is the only way this earth has survived. And we let go and we let God. His will, his way is the best. So if that is something you resonate with, then you're in the right place. Counting down 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And we will begin the ceremony. All right, beloveds. You were not able to make a donation to include in today. There will be another chance every other Saturday. God brings me here and shows me to continue this way. This is what I will do every Saturday on this platform. Okay, we are now beginning today's celebration of life. Please be respectful for those who have paid to include themselves in this ceremony. If it's not your vibe, simply fly away to another platform. But for those who have respectfully donated to honor their bloodline, please be respectful for everyone else's wishes. If you're only here for the reading, this is a pause. Patience is a virtue. It will happen after this ceremony. Yes, there is a fleet of police, ambulance that are flying by my home. That's protection, rescue, urgency. There's also a fire truck following them. We'll get into that for the reading. At this moment, I ask that you ground your energy. You focus on the loved one that has brought you to this message, whether it be your grandmother, your grandfather, your mother, your father, a sibling, a child, a friend, a cousin, someone close, a godparent. Whether this is a recent loss or someone who has passed many moons ago that you keep close in your heart. Our ancestral bloodline that follows us is both known and unknown to us, but not us to them, for they know who you are, beloved. They're the reason why we have breath, we have life. They're the reason why, even on the highways and byways, death has missed us several times. They who have brought the necessary towers to enact the shift in your life. They are the ones who have healed you from the painful ending. They provide your home, your stability, the food, the shelter, the clothing, the vehicles, the abundance. And although daily we may believe and desire to be more than what we are, to have more than what we have, to be further in our destiny than when we come, they are the cord, the lead, the guide, the reason why you are exactly where you are, and have enough faith and hope and to believe that this is not it. There is so much more. They want you to know that as the gate is opening, they are entering into your lives, into your presence. They're always available for assistance. If you reach out and call out, tap in and connect. Give them your tears as well as your joy, your fears as well as your hope. They are your blood of blood, your bone of bone. The DNA that flows throughout your veins, they are your heartbeat, the air in your lungs, the stability in your steps, and the vision that you see ahead for the future, for you, for your children, for your family. They are your legacy. They are your inheritance. They're the reason why we're here in this lifetime, in this generation, to bring restoration, to break chains, to break curses, to heal, to influence, to guide, to teach, to mentor, to coach, to lead, to step powerfully with confidence and bravery into our destiny. They're relying on us. They're trusting us. Their hope resides in you and I. and we come together as one. We unite and put our differences aside. And remember that we share one land, one planet. We are under one blood from one creation. That we elevate past our mindset, past the brainwashing systems that we were raised in, that we were taught to know that any day you can let go and let God. Change your mindset, change your direction, and change your vision from negative to a positive, from pain to pleasure, from loss to love. We ask that they join us in this sanctuary and receive this exchange of currency with hate, with love, with honor, with remembrance, and with dedication and determination that we will do better in this lifetime, to elevate them, to break curses of our bloodline, to be the one chosen to fulfill a destiny over our entire generation, our entire ancestral bloodline. And we understand that there's a lot of time left to be blessed, to be rewarded, and to be anointed. May we accept this honor, this crown, this legacy. For all those who have chosen today to sow a seed in honor of their legacy, their bloodline, their passed over loved ones gone too soon, but remembered always. May every seed you sow, may every deed you do, may the touch of your hands elevate you and bring you positive abundance, love, healing, and joy into your lives, your homes, into your new world. For as long as you shall draw a breath and remember who you are and the power you hold, that they've invested in you. So today we say thank you, and thank you, and thank you again for all that you are, all you've been, all that you do to remember us. And until we meet again on that other side, that holy girl in the great heavens, rest in peace. Sit on high. Ashe, ashe, and ashe. Mary Woods, for Mary Woods, for the seed that you have sowed, for the deeds of your soul, may Spirit bless you in your home tenfold. For as long as you shall draw breath, ashe, Mary, ashe. For Cherise Hadley, for the seed that you have sowed, for the good positive deeds of your soul. May Spirit bless you in your home tenfold. Ashe, ashe, and ashe, Cherise. For Dominic Lewis, for the seeds that you've sowed, for the generosity of your soul. May the Spirit bless you in your home tenfold, for as long as you shall draw breath. Ashe, Dominic, ashe. On behalf of Carmen and your family who has undergone a passing, we send this offering off into the heavens, requesting you peace, strength, as you close that door and say goodbye in the human form, that you remember that they will never leave your side, that you are never alone. May you elevate to levels on high, to find peace and rest in your new home. May the family be comforted and loved as they go through this morning. May they elevate to a higher level of understanding and find closure in a place that returns to love and joy. This was given by Mimi in honor of their family. For the seed that been sowed, may Spirit bless you and your home tenfold. Ashe, ashe, and ashe. For charisma, for the seed that has been sowed, may Spirit bless you and your home tenfold. For as long as you shall draw a breath. Ashe, charisma, ashe. Woo! That's fast money. That's fast money, charisma. Yes. For Lisa and Mason, for the seeds that you sow, for the generosity of your soul. May Spirit bless you in your home tenfold. For as long as you shall draw a breath. Ashe, Lisa, ashe. For Wahid Muhammad, King, for the seeds that you have sowed, for the generosity of your soul. May Spirit bless you in your home tenfold, for as long as you shall draw a breath. Ashe, Wahid, ashe. Woo, we got a lot of fast money in the pot today. For Sonia, Raphael, Kelly Ma'am, for the seeds that you have sowed, to honor those, to bless you in your home, to send that love back into the energies of others as well. We ask for continued elevation, for rest, for peace, on high and below. For the seed you have sowed, for the generosity of your soul, Kelly Ma'am. May Spirit bless you and your home and all that come in contact with your loving energy until you shall draw your last breath. May you be blessed tenfold. Ashe, Kelly Ma'am, ashe. Kelly Ma'am, Raphael, and Blessed Sonia. And thank you for allowing me to return my ancestral seed to my granddaddy, James Watson, my mother's father, who is long passed in the physical, but has remained with me ever since. For you, Grandpa, may you continue to elevate and rest on high. Stay by my side. I remember you daily and I honor and thank you with all that I have. For the seed has been sowed. It's for bless you and I and my bloodline tenfold. For as long as I shall draw breath, I am a cord, I am a branch. Thank you, beloved. Ashe. Thank you, Mimi. Woo! Come on, Grandpa. Bring me that money. Yes. And although we may close this gate on this precious celebration of life ceremony, may the heavens remain open. And may we always receive the opportunity to return again, to celebrate with them, with one another, and bring joy to our lives and a continued elevation to theirs. In honor of legacy, in honor of life itself, in honor of ancestral bloodlines, protection, provision, direction, and unity. Thank you all who participated today. Thank you for allowing me to be a guide, a cord, a connection to open the gates so you can reconnect and remember. Thank you. Ashe. Okay, everybody. Thank you. I don't want to cover it up yet. All right, beloveds. Now we will get into our reading for today's live. If you did not have a chance to participate today, next Saturday will be another opportunity. Ashe. All right, beloveds. Mistress of the Gates Tarot, welcome in. If you want to hear from the beginning, the gate is open. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the tribe. Is the membership on this channel. Thank you, beloved. Oh my God, thank you. Prodigal, thank you for that gold coin. I love it. That is rich royalty. That is wealth. Come on now. Know what's up? That is the golden crown. The membership is $3.99 per month. You become part of a movement, a tribe, soul family. We're rising, we're connecting, we're doing, we're achieving. If you're looking for a community, for a tribe, for a place to belong, here you are. This is not fate or mistake. Here you are, here we are. Welcome in. Remember, tap that like button, in or out. If you want to get on today's list for a reading, when the gate is open after the collective, we will do personal readings. You can purchase a reading, $5 for 2 cards, present and future energy. $10 if you want a mini. It gives you past, present, future, and you get a free yes or no to any question. You don't necessarily have to give me a question, but you can. But they'll answer it. Okay? If you want to give an offering, cat, there you go. But in the yellow strip, on the right of it, in the black, tap that. We'll open up the Cashapp, PayPal, and yada, yada, yada. And I hope I ain't got to say it no more. Yes. Oh, product, you said, is that melanated? You sending me the sweets, the sugar, girl? You know, you know how I love them Sundays. Man, remember growing up, Mr. Softy? Used to run outside, beg your mother. I was lucky enough to have come up in a very middle class neighborhood. I did. My father would give us, there were 3 of us, me and my sisters, but he would give us a 20 gift for you and for any other children that's body truck that can't buy it. My father was a deacon, my grandfather was a minister, so that was the practice. If I get to you, I send you. There are kids there that can't get, I must be able to, and that's how our parents raised us. And when my kids grew up and an ice cream truck come around, that's what I did. Here's your money, but if you see a kid that can't get, buy them with the extra, don't bring me the change. And that's how I teach, and my kids will do the same. That's how you break generational curses of poverty. By remembering that even though you don't have everything, you always have enough to give somebody. And when you put that out, that exchange triggers tenfold a reward, a blessing, $1, 50 cents. Ice creams weren't a lot. That small change, that small currency can bring you abundance, miracles, generational wealth. Like they say, it takes $1 in a dream. There have been millionaires who paid $1 for one lotto ticket. So big dreams can start out very small. Don't believe that you don't have enough to start it, enough to make it, enough to build it. One faith of a mustard seed, not a walnut, not a Brazil nut, and all that large, a mustard seed can unlock a destiny. So don't ever believe that you are not enough, have enough. Because you can build an empire from speaking one word into manifestation and be heard by one person that is listening that you don't even see or know. It triggers inspires them, inspires someone else, word gets around, and off you go. Fame and fortune. An opportunity, door opens, a new job, a new position, relocation, a new home, a new business. Never believe that you need to multiply or complete who you are to be what you want to be. God says, if I will rise up and meet you exactly where you are if you are ready to move. Let's go. Let's take a walk, take a ride. All you got to do is pack light and say, I will follow, take the lead. I'm ready to be everything you see me to be. I trust your process, that I am worthy to have that position, and it will be yours. I don't know where that came from. That wasn't today's message, but here you go. Today's message. Your ancestors and your spirit guides are watching you triple time because of the energy you put out and because of the progress you made, because of what's changed in you. They are watching you triple time because in this new moon in Aries, the god of war, determination, passion, fire, desire, energies are running high, emotions are running high. Aries is on the streets. I don't know if this is a person around you, a situationship, whether this is a family, a community, on the job, but there is a reason why they have tripled the protection around you at this time. Aries new moon. Fire is very fiery, very powerful, very potent. It can be used to create through passion, desire. It can manifest abundantly. It's about bravery, courage, determination, action, and speed. But it's also about what I want, what I need, what I think is for me. It's also about control, the ego. It's about anger, pain. So we're going to see why your angels believe right now they need to double, triple your protection. Number one, your feet are being placed on a new path in a new direction. And you may already be seeing signs of that happening. They've already placed you in a new direction, headed towards a new vision, a new path, a new destination, full of joy, happiness, abundance, achievements, success, fame, and fortune. But somebody else or someone else's, or just some kind of energy that's been chasing you for lifetimes knows it too. Knows that they can't go, they're not invited, and they ain't happy. That it's you, that it's without them, that they are blocked from seeing what your next step is and who it's with. I was going to pull these, and now I'm not. They're absolutely redirecting this reading. I've had these cards set out before I even went live. And they're like, put it back. Okay. Oh, I just heard on the attack. Put it back. Put it back on the attack. Someone is under judgment. Someone is under judgment for something they stole, something they took, something they hid, something they blocked. I heard put it back on the attack. Put it back, or here we come. Or here we come on the attack. You put it back. This is your last warning. This is your last chance. This is the last time we let you know in advance before the attack, before the tower, put it back. Give it back. Turn back. Somebody could be on the run or considering to go on the run because of a warrant being issued, because of a decision, a settlement, an agreement they don't want to happen or they don't accept. But I heard turn back, put it back, give it back, or we are on the attack. Okay, beloveds. Somebody, you were going through a crown. You were going through a crown awakening. You may be having, now I'm not saying to replace medical information. I'm not a licensed physician. This spiritual, use your discernment. Okay. You may be going through headaches, ringing in ears, mental fog. You may feel dizzy every now and then. You are going through a crown awakening. If you have difficulty sleeping, and not because you're worried, just because you're being waken up. You're sleeping good, and all of a sudden you get up and you can't go back to sleep. I'm seeing curtains blowing in the wind. Somebody, you need to crack your windows and let the air in. I'm seeing curtains blowing in the wind in your room. You're waking up seeing wow, this is some paranormal activity. It could be going on in your bedroom. They said stop being afraid to sleep with the lights off. the TV off. Stop being afraid. Turn off the TV. Turn off the lights to go to bed. You're missing some valuable information. They cannot contact. They cannot make contact because the interference of the television, the phone, the lights, the electromagnetic currency is interfering with their frequency arriving. Turn it off. If you need a fan, because you need that, whatever that is, they call that white noise or what, let a fan turn, or I don't know, but the TV needs to go off. The phone, stop sleeping with it right by your bedside. Put it on the dresser. Put it in a drawer. Put it on airplane mode or turn off. But that frequency, that electromagnetic frequency, is interfering with theirs. And they're trying to come in. This is paranormal activity. But that is necessary. They're trying to show you that they've arrived. They're trying to show you that they're bringing you something. They're coming to give you something, but they can't. If you're closing the windows, turn on the TV's on, the phone is on, the noise is on. That frequency is pushing them back. That's for somebody. Ain't for me, because I sleep in the pitch black. I could put the phone in the drawer. But other than that, and I'm going to work on that. But if that message resonates, please pay attention what they're saying. If you're being awakened between 3 and 5 a.m. specifically, stop reaching for your phone. See what time to see what time it is. Because when you do that, it pulls your attention away from the fact that they awakened you and that they're in the room. Instead of you focusing on why you're up. And if you can see or feel anything, you look. Did you hear my dryer just go off? Confirmation. Stop reaching for your phone when you're waking up, even to see what time it is, because you need confirmation. The confirmation is that you're up. You don't need to know what time it is, because that's pulling you away from the fact that when you wake up and open your eyes, they want you to recognize what's around you, what's in the room, what's going on, and you're automatically going to the phone, and you're missing a lot of cues. And I'm guilty of that sometimes too. Especially if you have children, they don't live with you, adult children, they don't live with you. Sometimes I check my phone to see if maybe one of my kids is texting me. That's why I'm up. I make all these excuses to check the phone, but you don't need to check it. What's on the phone is irrelevant. And check it a few minutes after you search your surroundings, feel your surroundings, listen to the whispers. And if the TV's on, when you wake up, and you won't hear the whispers, you'll hear what's on the TV. Oh my God, for somebody. And this is going to be for somebody. If you were having nightmares in your dreams, if things are going on, whether you're being chased, whether you are in places you don't know, things are happening, and your TV is on while you're sleeping, you're being what's going on in your unconscious mind is happening on the television in the programming. You don't know that because you're asleep and don't see it. But it's a movie, a commercial. You're being drawn into what's happening in the electromagnetic pull of the television. It's not nobody chasing you. It's not spiritual warfare always. But if you have the TV on, it's probably not. You're being pulled into a dreamscape, a dreamland is happening in the television. Turn it off and then see what's going on in your dreams. That's for somebody. You're blaming it on outside energies, but it's the television pulling you into a, yeah. So that's, somebody needs to hear that. Then you can really decipher your dreams once there is no interference. I'm talking to a divine feminine. You're a divine feminine here. Relationship. Somebody you were, you know what? I need more before I say it. But I got a divine feminine. If you're a feminine, or if you're masculine, you're in your feminine energy, which means not in a negative way. Don't go there, King. It only means you're now in the energy that's attracting a feminine. You carry it and embody now that feminine energy, that sensitivity, that kindness, that generosity, that softness that a woman needs. The woman will cling to in a man. You know what you would have? You would be, if you're a masculine, you're in the energy of the gentle giant, that teddy bear energy. Hello, or you're an actual woman in your divine feminine, your soft girl era, which means now you're open to receiving, open to receiving intimacy, kindness, generosity, protection, because she's got a blush on her face. And he is chivalrous, with him giving her his arm to hold. I see there's a lot of passion here, but we are in Aries energy. There's a lot of passion brewing in the air. Now, if you're a divine feminine, you're attracting. You're attracting because your energy is attractive, enchanting, alluring. If you're a gentle giant, you're attracting, you're enchanting. What the hell? You know what? Who is this? Who is this, beloved? Who is this? Who is this that broke your heart in the past? That you disconnected from? That you blocked? That you've had to heal wounds of a broken heart? They cheated, lied, deceived you, stabbed you in the back, stole, robbed, did the most. Wanted to test the grass on the other side. So you let them go be where they wanted to be. And you heal, and you are still healing on your own. Whoever this person is, spreading rumors, lies, gossip, got your name in their mouth 24/7, 365 about what they did, how they left you, how you were broken. This is somebody that will laugh at your pain that they created. Somebody that was happy to see you struggling, financially suffering by yourself. This person is spreading rumors to family, friends, pillow talking with karmics and lovers about how they ghosted you, neglected you because you weren't worthy, you weren't enough, you weren't fulfilling, whatever it is, putting the word out there so that you would never, have this. This person knows and always knew that you were the sweetest thing they ever had. You fulfilled every dream. You were the one that came closest to love that they ever knew. You were the gift that God sent. And then they shitted on you, on your connection, on their promises, on their vows, on everything you got into this relationship to be to hold. Because they're a narcissist with the ego, a complex. They run the streets. They fake flats. They need options. They need to be promoted, acknowledged. They need attention. They seek attention because inside this person has low self-esteem. Inside they're weak. Inside they're codependent. They have trauma. They have abandonment issues, rejection issues. They ghosted you because they knew and they began to see that they weren't worthy to have you. They knew eventually you would wake up and see, and that you would move, you would shift, you would rise. So they ran from your connection. But while they ran, they planted seeds to make sure no one else would come in, take their place. Yeah, they knew what they were leaving behind, hoping one day they would be able to come back to it. So they would keep it on the side. But in the meantime, I'm going to sow seeds so nobody wants it. Nobody sees you as attractive, valuable. So they gossiped all the way to the other side of the fence, hoping they planted seeds in your yard to grow struggle, hardship, pain, misfortune, low self-esteem, lack of confidence on your side of the fence. So when they jump back over, there could be another savior, another rescue, another helping hand to fix their own damage. That was the plan. That you're a sweetheart. Beautiful from the inside out. A heart of gold. Kind, generous, forgiving, loving. Maybe too much of that at times. But it's because you're an earth angel. You're an empath. You feel everyone. You help everyone. You comfort everyone. It's who you are. It's what you give. A curse and a blessing. Because you need to learn how to set boundaries. See the red flags and not ignore them. Know that they're God sent. Make moves when they tell you to move. Whoever this is, my love. And you should know by now who this is. Somebody that was in your relationship and it felt like lust as opposed to love, especially at the end. Somebody that was chasing money, your money, giving more, giving less, taking more, still owes you, not giving, not supporting. You should know who this is. This out there in the world, manifesting love spells, because now they're ready to come back. Now they're ready to make amends, make peace. Finding out it was cheaper to keep her a little bit too late, or him. Whoever this is doing love spells, because they know when they see you're healing. You've healed. You're attractive. You're attractive. You're not like they left you. You're not what they expected. They've been watching, stalking, and seeing your progress, your growth, your strength, and that's not what they expected. Now they want to come back and either finish the job, do it again, or be a part of this new beginning and this elevation you're receiving. So now they want to do love spells and binding spells and mirror magic and all this to get you back, to put you in a place of weakness for them, confuse you, making you think reconciliation is what you're being led to when it's not. Having you overthinking, going back in your head, dreaming about them in intimate settings, coming in and out, making you wonder if you missed something, if maybe they're really the one, if you can forgive, if you got room to let them in. No, you don't. They're sending you passion, lust, and desire energy. Because if they can get you back, if they can get back in between the sheets, have a little makeup sex, then they can get you back to where, where you're feeling them best. You may have had a great sexual relationship with this person at one time. This is heavy twin flame energy. They missed it. They can't even replace it. And of course they could not. Intuitive calves on deck in the house. Kipperish by intuitive calf. The high priest. If you're masculine, this is your masculine. If you're a man, born a man, this is your ex, your baby mama, an ex-girlfriend, someone that you had to tear away from because she was giving you Jezebel energy, always digging in your pocket, breaking down your confidence, working against your self-esteem, calling you out your name. You know how these women can be. Men get it too. You're anointed. You are chosen. In every relationship, ain't always a female. That's the one. This one was a man. We have the high priest on deck. And so this could be a man, like I said, in your divine feminine energy, open to receiving, open to loving, open to healing. Yeah, because that's over. You know that's over. You don't want no parts of the past. You've already jumped timelines. You're over, you're done, you're headed towards the sun and the new horizon. And you got some female riding your back, choking on girlfriends, her siblings, her mama, whoever this is, her bestie, spewing hates, but secretly wanting you back. Because nobody did it like you. She's sending you love spells, this dark witch or dark energy you were with. And if she wasn't that, and she just in her low vibrational energy, because we don't have the right to bend anybody's will, whether we love them or not. But she did the most. She did the most. Now, you could also be a high priestess. If you watch Intuitive Cab's channel, you could also be the high priestess, which means you'd be a female. Which means you'd be born a woman, and this happened to you. By somebody that swears they God. Your masculine swear they God. Controlling, narcissistic, with ego. Player. Get all the chicks, have all the options. One in the pocket, one in the bed, one on call, on standby. You're the divine feminine. But they treated you like a hoe, like a karmic. Now this masculine swear they God and can manifest whatever they want, whoever they want. Because who says no? They don't believe in rejection. They don't believe in taking no for an answer. So they are planning to come back in and brainwash you, gaslight you, do whatever they need to do to get back your energy. Because how dare you think that you can walk away. If they feel that way, you're the only one and the first one they did so. This person used to coming and going out of people's lives, women's lives, men's lives, all their life. Nobody permanently cussed this person off, but you did. And they are not trying to have it. Who do you think you are? They got to prove to their own ego that they can conquer you by getting you back under their spell. Now for somebody, oh my God. Okay, beloved. Male or female, if you are still in communication, still hanging out, still negotiating, still getting together every now and then, still having, you know what I mean by that. They allowing them to come in and out, and you know what I mean by that. This person has already gone to somebody, is giving them something to put in your wine, your drink. They bringing it. If you recently had someone that unusually, because they never cooked for you, they never served you, they never brought, but this time they brought you the drink. They popped the bottle, they poured it out, they brought it to you. Pay attention, my love. They went somewhere and got something to help them out. And if you have not been able to unattach from this person, they keep coming back and forth. You keep having sex although you don't want to. Yeah, you're under the influence of a powerful witch or warlock that they're going to see to manifest this. Now, put it where it resonates. Everyone will know your truth, know your story. But somebody is in denial of what's really going on in that connection because you're being persuaded by an outside energy. Love potion number 9. 9 is the hermit. 9 is the psychic. Hello. 9 represents Virgo. Also the magician. Somebody doing spells. They lighting candles. Who's concerned? Who's concerned? Is it you or them? Because you know it's been going on and now you see, now you hear, it's been revealed, or this is them. Now, somebody here is concerned, biting their fingers, seeing bloodshot eyes. Seeing bloodshot eyes. This can be somebody that drinks a lot. Drinks a lot. They may hide that they drink a lot. Only drinking around you a little bit. But this person drinks a lot. Especially at night when they're alone. Helps them sleep. We've got 11, 10. Have you been seeing 11, 10? 1 and 0? Or 112? If you've been seeing those numbers, confirmation. Now, also what I'm getting is somebody who did a loss. Now, if you have no connection, no contact, they've been blocked, you've been moved on, and this person been doing love spells against you. The reason why they're concerned is because it went back to sender. It went back to sender. They were doing love spells to get you to call them, come back to me spell. It was a return to sender. And now it's on them. They can't forget about you. They can't get over you. They can't stop thinking about you. The love spell is on them. They are obsessed. And they're wondering why. Because that love spell was returned. You won't make my beloved obsessed with, addicted to you, now you will be addicted to them, something you will never have. So, okay, somebody take it where it resonates, trigger warning. This in the bottle was blood. Somebody used blood magic on you. If you're masculine, it was some menstruation blood. If you're feminine, oh my God, can I say that on YouTube? I'm not going to say that, but it was blood magic. The highest form of dark magic there is that can be used in a love spell is through blood. So if you're masculine, oh my God, like, if you want to get a personal reading because you know this is you, you're going to have to do it off YouTube because that's as far as I can go with that. I can tell you how it was done, but now you're not here. But somebody is concerned. Up at night, can't sleep. Paranormal activity. Haunted. Drinking heavily. Inebriated. Bloodshot eyes. Number one, because they want to know if it worked. They want to know if you know. They want to know if it was returned. But remember, we got the high priest. And the high priest is here. So if they know this is who you are, and they try to do this to an anointed, they already know what's coming back to them. And now they don't know how to get off of them. It's gone back to them in the point where they now have a lust spell. So guess what? If they can't lust and sleep with you, they sleeping with anybody and everybody and can't stop themselves. And that's a hard way to live. You at work, you on the job, you driving every day, all day, and all you can think about is get some, get some, get some. That's hard and heavy for you to be living it all day, feeding that spirit of lust all day. Lick alcohol. Set any way they can get it fed. It want to be fed. Whatever this demon is they conjure with. Whoever they gave this blood to, they promised it to, and couldn't get you, wants to be paid, gotta be paid, and it's feeding off of them. If it can't get enough of them, go sleep with somebody and get me some more. This person could have picked up an STD, and the concern could be that news. Because you see, on his shirt, he has looks like 3 holes. There's one here too. Giving me third party. He's sleeping around with karmics, whoever. Yep. Because it could not reach you. Divinity, earth angel. You an earth angel. Look at your faith in God. Look at your faith, your trust, your connection. It could not reach you, stick to you. It could not. So it was like, where my source? Where's my meal? Where's what you promised me? Oh, what you mean? No. Bend over. We grown. I'm gonna say, because that's what I see. Bend over. No ass grease. And this person is suffering, seriously. Masturbating consistently. This is some nasty energy. Things they're doing when they can't get a warm body to relieve this need. Oh my God, please no. Why just saw a cat? No, I'm not going there. This person got a cat or around somebody got a, anything can get it. This reading today is yo, if you triggered, feel free to go move on. But yo, the spirit coming through real and raw today. It's a reason why your bloodline has tripled your protection. This person has a demon entity attached to them. And everybody else they get is not filling that void, that need. They wanted you. You're an earth angel. Your nectar, your energy, your essence is irreplaceable. It wants you. And this person is becoming desperate, unstable to get back in your energy, to get some relief from this. Man. Yeah. But the need for them to come back to you ain't about love. You got them blocked. You're not communicating. You won't reconcile. You won't talk. We can't get together. What you mean? I need it. I got this gotta happen. This person's angry and bitter and enraged because you don't understand why it needs to be near you. This person out of luck, out of source, says, out of options. So they love to hate you. And they hate that they love you. So they send you the evil eye because you're over there unbothered, attractive, glowing, going through a come up, looking nothing like you were when they left. And they like, you got all that. You manifested all that. You achieving all that. I can't get a little bit? Hell nah. No, because a little bit is not where they're going to stop. They're going to siphon you until you are dry, depleted, unalive. So your ancestors like, now you can't get a drip drop. Because it's like, how you take a drip drop of cocaine or meth or whatever and think you're going to stop? No. This person, if you're like crack to this entity, this person ain't going to be able to just have a taste and move on. You don't know if this person got addictions. What did I say? They're not going to be able to stop. This person will siphon your energy in all ways. This person, yo, look, please listen to me. Whoever this person is got anger management issues, history of domestic violence, abusive with you emotionally, verbally, maybe physically. Please hear what I'm saying. This person is possessed with the entity that's in control of them. It ain't going nowhere till they get what they want. That's why you're being highly protected so that it can't. If you invite the devil in around, God help you. God help you. Do not fall to temptation with this person. Because once this entity gets a hold of you, It's been wanting you, craving you for so long that the energy is pent up. Once it unleashes on you, it's not going to stop until you are unalived, beaten, broken, bruised. It's got so much that it's got to unleash the resentment of you, the resentment of it, the bitterness of it waiting for you all this time. Oh yeah, it raged. It's gonna rage because you made it wait forever. So let forever stay forever, because your ancestors are taking care of it. They're on the front line. They are at war. They raised the battle. They got it. But you watch your fronts while they watch your back. Don't ignore red flags. Don't stay in denial. Don't act like you don't know. Because they're like, we can do only so much if you walk into it. If you want it, you got free will. Then we will turn our backs in disappointment and you on your own. And this beast, this entity, unless you're elevate to that level, you won't see it. And if you have, when you do see it, you will never be able to unsee or sleep again. I'm just saying, don't accept yourself to something you will never be able to let go of. Even if the person gone, you now the image and the fear that now you have from seeing this, it got you. Now you can't sleep. You have nightmares, it got you. Once you let fear in, you let it in. So stay away from it. And this person that holds it, carries it. This person is abusive and coming in to abuse you. And even if they didn't before and you think they can't, it's not them that's showing up. This person is still your person. Well, I don't say your person because I don't know what else to call them. I know it ain't your person per se, but that's going to be their name for today. Because they think, yeah, it's still with a third party. They're still with a third party. That's you and them in the front at one time. That third party, that Jezebel, that hateful witch or warlock, that bitch, is still around, watching and waiting for y'all to get together. Because the entity in them, that's who put it there. That's where they got it. Intimate connections with this person. They can't wait till they give it to you, because then the third party won. They can't wait to get it, because then they won. Then they become the divine, and you become the third party, and you switch energies and bodies. That's the plan all along. Or the third party knew who you were when your person did not. They didn't meet that third party by mistake. That was the devil's plan. They're with that angel. They're with that star seed. So I'm gonna send you in because I want them. Forget about the person they with. That's just that's collateral damage. Your person is collateral damage. They wanted you this whole time. So they send that third party, and your person got all swaggerish, thinking, yeah, they want me, they need me. Yeah, look, it ain't never even been about them. It was about you, getting to you, fitting off of you. Your person was just a pawn, and it got to their head, and they fell for it. And now they're in a world of pain and misery and regrets. And this person still wants you. The third party wants you. Same sex or not. Because this entity, remember, Anybody can get it. Same sex or not, they want you, boo-boo. They want you. That didn't work. This didn't work. What can I do next? What haven't I tried? Who can I send in? What can I do? Third party gonna call you or has called you. This is what they did. This is what they said about you. Yeah, they had a child. I got one. We made one, but they come and tell you, don't let them in. They still with me. The third party calling you like they're your friend and got all the tea, and you listening. I hope not. They don't even want your person. Ain't never one of them. They're weak, vulnerable. Look how easy they got them. They don't want that. That ain't strength. But you are. And you are tasty, sweet, valuable in God's eyes. If they can get one of God's anointing, that's a victory for their bloodline. So everybody every time we get mad at the third party, especially when we know we're chosen, we're anointed, and we get mad at a third party, it's because the illusion is that the third party took your person. Third party took your person to make you angry enough, lower vibrational enough to get in to get you. That's what we say. Celebrate that they took them. Hope they keep them. Hello? Because it was never even about them. If you stay in that low vibration where you're mad, angry, bitter, got to get them back. Got to prove you the one. Then you're doing exactly what they want you to do to let them in. Here they come. But if you're saying, thank you, keep them, you did me a favor, good luck. They've already lost the war because there's no way to get into you. You are not even wanting the trash they helped take out for you. Stay in that energy. Stay in that energy. If you have not tapped the like button, Okay, Yaya. I see you, Yaya. For your $5 reading. Right after these cards, I'm going to do Yaya. I'm going to do your personal reading. I know what your question is. I know what you need. Please help me. Please help me. The karmic threw me out. I'm homeless. I'm sorry. The grass wasn't greener. I was under spell work. I didn't know. The third party is sending them back home. Why do you think they put them out? Why do you think they don't want them? They can't use them anymore because everything they used them for didn't work. This person is useless to the plan. But not if I can get you back in the house. Not if they'll take you back in. Not if they make it back home. As soon as they're back in the door, bring them in. They're in that phone. Well, you know what? Maybe I put you out too fast. Maybe you come back and talk. Now this person you let in got into your energy. Reattached your energy, and the karmic is calling them back. That's the plan. Who making this up? Who? That's the plan. They need you still. They want you still. The job hasn't worked so far. So they're going to throw your purse down the street. Make them come to you beg, crying on their knees. The karmic told them, the karmic ain't never one of them. It was never about them. They send them back to you to get back in your energy so they can get back into theirs. This time it may work. Because if they're dumb enough to let them back in, they're weak enough to let them back in, they not truly ascended and who they say they are, then I can get back in. They're still broken. They're still hurt. They still believe that this will work. So if I know they're still in that low vibrational energy, people pleasing, ignoring red flags, taking back, sweeping the trash back in, after God took it out, there's room for me to come in and finish working this out. I can get this entity what it wanted all along. That would be you, my love. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. If you're a man, it's your baby mama. If you're a woman, it's your baby daddy. You in court, going through a divorce and separation, children still doing visitation, you still communicating, still meeting up, still considering. They're still with the third party. And if not the original one they left you for, one or the other does it. It don't matter who. All right, Kelly. Okay, Kelly. All right, I'm going to pause for a minute from the collective. We have Kelly Ma'am booking a $5. We have Yaya booking a $5 that I know by her government name. Sorry for the shaking, but I'm checking the chat. Checking the chat. Uh-oh. Checking the chat. Somebody's going through all your social media messages, comments. They're checking your chat, seeing who you're talking to, if you're in a relationship, if you're open to one, if you're flirting. Oh yeah, beloved. Somebody's checking your, now either they're checking your actual chats on your social media, if you live with this person still, and they have access to your phone, they're checking your chats in your phone. But checking your chat to see what's going on, who you talking to, what you're planning, how you're moving. Is it somebody, what they need to do to fix that? Okay, we're going to start with Yaya to answer your questions that was sent in an email. I got you, Yaya. And then we'll move to Kelly Ma'am. If you would like to book a personal $5 or $10, you can go ahead and do it now. The gate is open. Walk on through and get whatever your ancestors have for you. Today's ancestral veneration, we've already given offerings. They're already in the room. They're answering questions. They're here. They're here, beloved. So whatever you seek today is what you're going to get. As well, if you like to make an ancestral offering for next Saturday, you could do it now. The list starts as of today. I will scribe your offerings today and hold them, collect them up until next Saturday. Y'all, somebody don't want you to get this message, y'all. Somebody don't want you to find out who it is. We're going to do it anyway. But somebody does not want to be exposed. Somebody may be ashamed of what they've done, or you finding out why they've done it. This one is for you, Yaya. I don't know, but I feel like I gotta clean. I don't know, Yaya. I feel like I gotta cleanse energy. And I'm gonna send you an email after this live, yeah. But I feel like you need to cleanse some energy around you. And there's several things you can do. I'll email you, figure out which one is possible. I know you don't live, I don't know if you live alone or, I don't think you do, but we can figure out some way for you to, because you need to clean some energy, Yada. I don't know if you've come in contact with somebody recently that's doing this, but if you have, there may be a need to cleanse your energy. But this one's for you, Yada, to answer your question. Yaya, as I was pulling your cards, a bird perched upon my windowsill with force, like the bird was trying to break in. Someone's definitely trying to get in your energy. Absolutely. And it may be somebody that you've already pushed out. And by doing it by force, by sending energy, forceful energy, this could be somebody that's very controlling with a huge ego. They may want to control you, your decisions, and your choices. Yeah. You got the Fool card and the Hangman. You got the Fool card and the Hangman. The Hangman is the energy of feeling stuck. This is your parents, Yaya. This is your parents. This is your parents. Your mom, it may be the ringleader of it, but they're doing it together, which means if mom is telling daddy what she believes and what she feels is best for you, and they bring in united front, he's being led by feminine energy. This is your parents. They don't want you to be independent, be an adult, because with the Fool card representing a new beginning, with the Fool card representing a new beginning, a new life, a fresh new start on your own, free, happy, healthy, financially independent, feeling stuck, unable to move, confined, feeling trapped. This is your parents, y'all. Maybe somehow they don't feel you're mature enough, you have enough life experience, or you're financially able to do it on your own, and they are holding you hostage to growing up, being independent. This is your parents. Your innocence and your freedom being held in the hands of someone else. Youth is, thinking you're too immature, you don't have enough life skills, you may be impulsive, make quick decisions, don't know what's best for you. And your children, if you have children that you need to be taken care of, it's your parents. Holding you hostage, not allowing you to be free enough to live your life, to learn your own lessons, to grow, and to be independent. Yeah. Maybe they feel that you make a decision, don't stick to it, because that's here too. Idealistic, like you have a childlike mind, that too adventurous, too impulsive, too spontaneous, and not grounded enough. Feeling like there's a lack of direction for you. Now knowing what to do to move. Now know what's next. Needing freedom, a place to release, a place of peace. You're somewhere that's very self-limiting. Feeling, this is your home. Do you live with your parents at the current moment? I can't see my chat. What's up with Bitcoin? Do I have a moderator in the room? Let me see, because I'm not in the chat. Let me see. I need to get in. The one on my phone ain't moving. It's not advancing. You don't live with your parents, Yaya? Are you close to them? Do you see them often? Do you talk to them a lot? Are they like included in your life? Yeah. It almost feels like you live with them. The connection is that tight. I actually had assumed you lived together because it felt like they're right there, like all the time. Won't let you grow up. Don't feel like you're mature enough. They're your blockage to independence, to joy, to living life on your own terms. You gotta stop asking for opinions. Hobby, you gotta stop asking for their opinion. Even if you ask them for financial help, that should not give them the right to tell you how to live your life. And a lot of times parents do that. If I pay your bills, if I help you with money, do what I say, or else there gonna be no more. It feels like they are the reason why you can't be free to live your life on your own terms. Like you can't grow up. Like that, and they truly don't want you to, actually. Maybe they love taking care of you, love seeing you as that baby girl, that princess young. Some parents don't know when to let go. I can give you money, I can help you out, don't mean I gotta, hold on so tight. Every day. They don't live with you, but you see them every day. They don't live with you, but you see them every day. Are they babysitting? Is it? I don't want to tell your business on YouTube. I'm trying to understand what. All the, yeah, my parents live at a close distance too, but I don't see them every day. I don't have a need to do that or a desire to do that every day. But that's your answer, beloved. That's your answer, beloved. Due to all this, so yeah, you're their crutch. You're their crutch. Yeah. You've given your entire life now, in your adult years and your best years, to take care of that which gave birth to you out of obligation. When there are so many systems, so many other things that you can put in place to take some of that burden off you, because they're the blockage to you actually having a future for yourself. You've given the possibility of your future to make sure someone else's is in their older years are good and secure. In the meantime, yours is on hold in a box, not being lived. And that's not good for you, beloved. If something can be worked out to give you take some of this off of your back, off your mind, and off of your heart, then you need to seriously focus on doing that. Because you have a whole life, a whole destiny, a whole future that is not even being wasted, unlived, unfulfilled. And you deserve that. They didn't bring you into this world. I've had this in many other readings. God doesn't allow parents to give birth to you, to bring you into this world for God's purpose and for your own destiny. Children are not a life insurance policy. Children are not born into their parents' lives to be their nursemates, their doctors, their therapists for the rest of their lives. That was never your assignment. That was never your job to take on. We take it on ourselves through our own free will, but that's an exchange of the life God has already written for you. Yeah, I hope you do, Yaya, and I hope it works out for you. I send you light and love. That God sends in the tools and the resources to lift this burden off your back. You have a whole life out there, beautiful, abundant, full of joy, love, intimacy that you deserve to live before you're too old to live it, and before someone has to take care of you, because now you. So I pray that God sends you exactly what's needed for you to be able to peacefully walk away and know that they're still going to be okay. But yes, to answer your question, that's the answer. And I didn't even know your parents were going through all that. But I know they showed up as it being them and not the ex. So it's not the ex. Don't even worry about that. So although the live doesn't resonate, still you were here to receive what you needed. I say to that. Thank you, Yaya. Send you peace and love, beloved. I'm always available when you need. My spiritual mentorships begin in June for those who are seeking spiritual elevation, clarity, transformation, assistance, or turning your life around, or turning the tables in your favor, yada, yada, yada. Mentorships are not only about building a spiritual business. They're about building our lives in accordance to what God sees and what God wants. And then the business comes, the money comes. You can't just jump right on the money. It don't work like that. All right, Kelly, ma'am. Let's hear what your Papa. You know what? Messages from Papa are going to come through another deck. Where's my messages from Papa for Kelly, ma'am? Why your father said no? Not that day. Kelly, your daddy said no, not that day. I'm looking at another deck. He clearly got in my eyes to it. He like, nah, not that one. This one. All right, Big Papa. All right, Big Papa. All right, Big Papa. Yes, Kelly. Your dad was like, nah, put that back. She need this one. Okay. All right. First two out on the table, Dad, is what it's all about. Speak to your baby. Let her know for her highest good, what would you like to show her? A shade. Lots to say. He had lots of, like 2 cards. First 2 cards on the table. Take it. Like the whole deck is trying to jump out my hand. Miss Kelly, ma'am. Can we get one more card? One more. Thank you. Oh my God. He tickling me. I'm tickled. I don't know why. Ooh, Kelly. This is karma. You're being held protectively. You're being held what he wants you to know foremost is you're being held protectively at this time. Safe and protected. And he is with another person, a female. He is with a female, another person. You're being safe. You're being protected. Somebody else is receiving karma. He wants you to know that somebody else is receiving karma that may have tried to harm you, hurt you. That you're being safely held and protected while they're sending karma through. Somebody about to get it. I see green here for money. This could have been about money. I see blue here for tears that you may have cried, hurting you emotionally. I see yellow for the sun that may represent health and healing. Yeah, he wants you to know you're being held and protected at this time. Because, see preparation? Do you see that scribe writing in that book of time? The reason why you're being so protected at this time is because something is about to unfold. Something that was written in the book of time is about to happen now. And warfare, negativity can't afford to happen around you right now, because whatever was written in the book of time that's supposed to happen right now is about to happen. And to make sure everything is out the way, you get a safe passage, a clear passage for this to come in. Once again, I see money, emotions, and healing. The sun is joy, happiness. The sun brings a harvest. What was written in that book of time, now it says preparation. You're being prepared to receive this. With the buck moon, oh yeah. Who bucks? The bull, the Taurus energy, This is the Blessed Mother. This is happening in the earth. A harvest, abundance, growth, financially. Prepare for the mother, the universe, to bless you. It was written in the book of time that it would happen. Now, there's a crow here. I don't know if you've been seeing crows or blackbirds. That's a messenger. You could be receiving a message very soon about you receiving some kind of blessing, but you're being protected from somebody coming in and mess with your energy or stop you from receiving this. That's what Papa wants to tell you. That's what he wants to tell you. Prepare for something beautiful to happen. That was supposed to happen a long time ago, probably a lifetime ago, but did not happen. Well, now the new date is coming up. And somebody's receiving karma because possibly in that past lifetime, that's the person that harmed you or just did something to you so you would not receive this blessing. Well, because it was known that they would reappear in this lifetime, the soldiers were already ready to come in on this day and this time, knowing that they too would be around. That's your message, Kelly. Sending you love and light on receiving whatever it is with haste and without interference. Me too. I'd love to know what it is. But you see how that in circle, it's like what goes around comes around. This is a lifetime. This is a return. This is a return. This is a return of something you were supposed to receive in a past lifetime. It's coming back around. And you're being protected. Because karma is on the way in. Which means somebody else may be thinking they're coming through too. Ain't going. If they do, I feel sorry for them. It ain't gonna work out well. It ain't go. Yeah. What goes around comes around. This is almost. Yeah, boo boo. Oh, you're welcome, Kelly. Yeah, Papa wants you to know you are safe. You are safe, beloved. And this is the blood moon on karma. This is definitely your ancestors. The blood moon 10, you've closed out a very tough cycle, and he's proud of you. He's proud of you that you closed out very, very painful, very tough cycles. And now what you missed and going through that cycle is coming back around. So you haven't missed it. You haven't missed it. Was protected until you will reach this time, this date, and this time. And it's coming back around. All right, beloved? Ashe. Woo, yeah. You have broken through some illusions, Kelly. You've broken through some illusions. Kelly, oh. Girl, your phoenix is rising. Expect paranormal activity and communication from the other side. Does that not say commune with the dead? Kelly, do you know what you're here to do? It's time. And they coming in, have a talk. They're coming in to have a talk. It said prepare, right? That's what you need. The preparation is. You're going to, a gift, a spiritual gift is being reopened and returned. The ability to commune with the dead, Kelly. I don't know if you want it. I don't know if you know you have it in you, but you're about to find out. You know, there are many positions. A death doula, a tarot reader, a prophet, a prophetess, a psychic, a medium. That's what communes with the dead. A spiritual gift is being awakened. Because in the past lifetime, you didn't use it to manifest wealth. I saw money, right? Is your lesson in? What's calling you? What divination is calling you? Because what's calling you is about to be awakened times 10. Because it wants to do more than call you. It wants action. Forget about the calling. Time for some action, boo-boo. Time to use it. Manifest wealth with it. Spiritual practice. Let's get it. Yeah, beloved. Yeah, beloved. Let's get it. All right, beloveds. Charisma paid for. Charisma. I know what you. Oh, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm like, I don't think I'm stuck in Kelly's energy. You know, once I called in your papa. Once I commune with them, he got a lot he still want to say. But we got to move on to charisma reading. Charisma booked us $10. Your papa got a lot he still want to say. I know, but you know, it's charisma. Thank you for being here. You may return to love and light. I send you on your way until another day. Thank you, beloved, for being here. When I close down that gate, that portal, that connection, I had to, beloved, because he wasn't nowhere. All right? I got to move on. You're free to book a personal, because there's a lot that needs to be. That's when them cars were jumping out, trying to all jump out. But I, you know. But he's gone. He's gone. All right, Charisma. Charisma booked this $10. You up next, boo-boo. You're up next, boo-boo. I'm using these cards because my guided is dead tired and laying in the sun. And I'm not waking her up for 3 days. So I'm going to use it, move on to the Lycia Tarot deck. And there's new moon Aries. I'll get some energy. Okay, this one is for Yaya. Charisma. Okay, Charisma, we got you at 20709. 20709. You got 9 with the Hermit. Charisma, you got 99. You have the Hermit card twice. The Hermit card is the card of self-introspection, it's like questioning the entire self. How do I think? Why do I think this way? How do I feel? Why do I feel this way? What do I do? Why do I do things? It's total introspection at this time. And they amplified it by giving you only that energy twice. So everything right now, there should be nothing about the outside world going on. They want you focused, determined to focus on what's going on in the inner world. It's also the energy of the hermit. Staying to yourself, staying within, working on your boundaries, working on healing, working on goals, planning, in quiet places, quiet spaces, paying very close attention to not gather with a lot of other people that bring their own energy in. Right now, I know the weather is getting great, but they're putting you in hermit mode for protection, for elevation, so you can hear, you can listen, you can find. That is their goal for you at this time. Even if you travel or do things during the summer weather, their influence is for a lot of it to be alone time, you time, traveling alone, getting outdoors, going for walks, taking baths, take yourself out to lunch, yourself out to dinner, not needing another individual to share the room or the attention. Okay. So let's see. Our charisma. Spiritual guidance. Nope, that one flipped over there but didn't fall on the floor. Wonder why that one is so far away and fell over there. We'll see what it was. For charisma, guidance, confirmation, direction, warnings if necessary. Yeah. You know what? Guys, throw all of those over there. Oh my God. Them cards flew across the room. Yeah, I may know why. There may be a little resistance, charisma, in your energy, which is why they flew. A little disagreement. Oh. Yeah. Just came out sideways. Okay, charisma. This will, when I mention hermit, spending a lot of time alone, this may be the energy you see coming in. This may be the energy you see yourself in. You may have felt like this is what you've been doing, or you've done it for so long, and you may not be looking forward to a lot of you time, a lot of alone time. This is a life that may feel bored, unfulfilled, especially when you're alone. Reminiscing about the past, how we used to be, what it could have been. Four of Cups is us like constantly thinking about how empty my cups are and what I wish was there. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You may feel that the work you do or what you give or every time you try to build, nothing speaks for you. You put out the energy, it don't come back. You do good deeds, it's not given, it's not returned. You put in the work, you do the study. Everything you do, it doesn't seem like it pays off for you. And you may have felt like you've done so much. Because in the upright, this is a lot of pentacles. In the upright, this is the work you do shall speak for you. But in the reverse, it's a feeling of no matter what I give, no matter what I do, no matter what I put in, it never seems to come back to me. It never seems to be equally received. I'm either breadcrumbs or or it doesn't stick, it don't stay. It's never permanent. Or Poppy, get away from the door. Get over here, Poppy. Get over here. Get over here. No, bitch, I ain't coming over here. I'm gonna stay over here. I'll be quiet. Because you got the Lovers that came out right next to it. The Lovers came out right next to it. I put in energy, I put in time, I give what I have, what I can, and it never works out. I never see the positive return. I never see the launch. Because with 8, with it goes around, comes around, you may feel that don't work, that don't happen for you. It's never what goes around comes around. The choices you made for building or achieving or putting your money and your time into something, it never pans out. You may wonder if it's because you're making the wrong choices or choosing the wrong people. This is your ancestors asking you, telling you the reason why they're putting you in hermit mode is because the choices you make, because the choices that you do make, because Lovers is about a choice between options. And it could be about love, it don't have to be about love. It's just about choice and free will over things that will make you happy, things you desire. This is them telling the reason why we're putting you in hermit mode, although it may feel like this when we do, is because we have to, because the choices you make do not benefit you. They do not. How do you choose? That's the hermit mode is shadow work. They need you to invest in your shadow work done. You in hermit mode to work on your shadow work and to see why you make the choices you do it and what leads you to make them. Yeah. You could be too focused on money. You could be always running and looking to money, stability, security, building, material things. Queen of Pentacles is about material things, wealth, stability, security. The reason why they're putting you in hermit mode is because you could always be running towards the next opportunity to make money or to build wealth. And they need you to focus in another direction. Yeah. 4 of Pentacles. You see how she clutching that purse and holding on too tight as if she afraid to let go, not have enough. This is a lack mentality, a scarcity mindset that's always going out but never comes in. So I'm gonna just hold on. I'm gonna hold on real tight, hoping that I'll always have enough. That I'll be able to find it when I need it. But they need you to get out of this like mindset, holding on too tight to material things, to money, to financial, and not focusing on your shadow, your soul, your spiritual work, spiritual maintenance, your connection to the mind, to your ancestors. Truly figure out what kind of love you need, you desire, and you want to bring you the best outcome. And is it really from a person, or is it from within self-love? Instead, finding a way to replace the need for something outside to everything that you can find inside. Hermit, inner reflection. Because a lot of nostalgia, this is a lot of nostalgia. The shadow work that they're going to take you back to, it goes all the way back to when you was a child. When they put you in hermit in shadow mode, it's going to go all the way back to when you were a child. That's where you need to start. There are things that have not been dealt with, have not been addressed, have been repressed, made for safety and self-protection. But they got your protection. They are your protection. So there's a lot of childhood memories, child nostalgia, events, situations, dreams that didn't come true, wishes that weren't. There's a lot you're gonna have to go back to the start and look over the things that you left behind, that you missed, that you stepped over, that you didn't see, didn't collect. And cups represents emotions, the heart, what we love, what we miss, what brings us pain, pleasure. Because what came out sideways, which is still on the fence, you want that spiritual ascension. You want that spiritual ascension, that alignment. You want to go through the highest form of enlightenment and awakening you have ever seen. You want to finally step into your calling, your destiny, and claim your victory. Star rising, potential, ability, destiny. Star rising. Public acknowledgement, acceptance, support, victory, success, achievements. That's where you belong, in the light, in the limelight, on stage, behind the mic, teaching, influencing. Through your life experience, through what you've learned or you survived. But once you address it, prioritize it and rearrange it, and place it where it belongs as a useful tool and not a hidden battle that's not even acknowledged. That got it waiting for you. It's waiting for you. With stardom, with fame, with fortune comes the exchange. This is an exchange of currency. You put in you give your energy, you give your time, your influence, your wisdom, your knowledge. You give it to others. It becomes a practice, a purpose, a destiny. In exchange, you busy, booked, and blessed. No need to wish to want stability or support or financial elevation, increase. This is your spiritual inheritance. Once you break through this shadow and conquer your inner demons, acknowledge the truth of who you are, why you are, and how you progress into what you are to become. Once you accomplish that and step on your rightful path into your destiny. Oh, the money flows. The money flows. You ain't got to look for the money. You ain't got to work for the money. You ain't got to chase money. The money flows. People will give to you equally, kindly, and generously for what you offer them. For what you can truly offer them from a place of healing and deep spiritual elevation. But you got to go back. You got to go back and rediscover and reflect and feel it. And feel it. Acknowledge it. Learn to love it. Accept it. Forgive it. Forgive it. Trust it. Forgive it. And once you do all that, God says, I'm going to bless you beyond measure. All your treasure will be brought to your door. You want to, ain't no 9 to 5, ain't no working, ain't no struggling to find out. Your spiritual inheritance is and tapping in your spiritual gifts to become that star rising. So if you do this, God says, I'll do that. Hermit mode, it ain't going to be, it's not as hard as people think, and it's not forever. But it's deep, it's lonely, because you're in the dark, alone, in self-reflection, alone, finding your way to the light. But once you get there, once you have the breakthrough, it's over and done. You don't go back. So there's elevation and higher and higher and higher. All right, Charisma. Sending you light and love on this new journey back to self. Love, care, health and healing, forgiveness and transformation, prioritizing home and family, breathing and receiving, getting into nature, rediscovering you, that childlike, playful energy, that curiosity, that passion for purpose and creativity, building blocks for your empire and your legacy. Ashe, beloved, Ashe. Ashe, beloved. Yeah, spiritual boot camp. That's a great way to put it, Charisma. Spiritual boot camp, here we come. God knows I done been there more than once. Ain't no promise that the first time we're going to achieve it. Because I didn't. I've been there more than once. And every time got harder because I didn't learn the lesson the first time. And I was like, you here again? Apparently you ain't getting it hard enough. So let me give you a little bit more. Everyone was tougher than the one before. But God knows I'm grateful for every single one. Because I remember who I was before God made me over. And for my children and my grandchildren to come one day. Thank God I allowed myself to be reformed and repositioned because they deserved better than who I was. But that denial will get you every time. And God lets you know, oh, so you think, let me put up that mirror. Because yours must not be crystal clear. Hello. God show you a side of yourself and you be like, oh my God. Is that really how you see me? Gotta get what you see. If you're accepting of God's honest criticism and the energy he sends, but when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And some of us need that tough love, because some of us are rebels. And God gave everybody what they need in their own portion. And I needed a lot. But thank God. And who going back? Who? Happy mama, happy papa, happy family. And they're worth it. And I did it for them. Because I did it for them, because they were my inspiration. Because I did it for someone other than myself. Because it wasn't about myself and what I could get, what I could receive, what I could be. God says, okay, now that you found a purpose outside of you, which is a real purpose, now I'm going to give you what you need. So we'll see how that works. See how that exchange works? People chasing destiny, greed, divination, everything, because they want to. I want to have a practice. I want to have a platform. I want to be famous. I. God says, oh. So you still in your greed mentality. You think purpose is supposed to be about you. That's why you're chasing it, for the fame, for the money. I'm going to give you all that with no purpose. I'm going to give you all that money with no purpose. And see how long it lasts. And don't come back for no more. It's a one-shot deal. Because that's all you came here for. But if you take the purpose before the money come, without the money, and you chase it down anyway, I'm going to give you the kind of money that grow long-term. Hello? That's the kind of money I was chasing. Not that short-term, immediate gratification, fame and fortune. Hello, in the public eye. Not that kind. The kind God stretches. Real security. That's why I tell everybody out here. Everybody out here chasing their destiny because of what they see. It looks popular. You're famous. You're fortunate. You have no idea what goes on behind the scenes. If your purpose comes with no blood, sweat, and tears, no hate, no detachments, no towels, no pullbacks, no blood. If they come without all that, it ain't gonna last a day, a month, a year. God's giving you all the money because you weren't really chasing purpose. You was chasing fame and fortune. And God said, I'm giving you that. Just a one-shot deal, don't come back. And then you wonder why, you do it 3 months, 6 months. You do it 3 weeks, 6 weeks. Why nothing stick, nothing can't stay? Because your motivation was not to get closer to God. It was to get closer to your ego. So God let you get there. Oh, well, the ego don't sign checks? Oh, but yeah, you didn't know that. Because if you're not signing checks, then your ego ain't signing checks. But hello? Reflection and introspection. Become a student of thyself and master thyself and not compete with what you see. That's not for you. You don't know how they got it, what they had to do to get there. You don't know. People out here been on platforms for years. And you don't see the channel growing. And they still out here every day. They still pushing through because God's feeding us where you don't see it. Hello? And you wonder why they keep showing up. Their numbers ain't moving because God is feeding us when you don't see it. That's why. To test those who don't want to be that. Because they want to be the $100,000 channels and 100K subscribers channels. They want to chase that. Buy subscribers. Buy views. But yeah, they doing that. And making it look like a glorious empire. So you chase that. That's what you want. I want to be that reader. I don't want to be that reader been here all these years and got nothing. So God says, oh, okay. I see what your mindset is. The one that got all this, that paid for all of that and just bought it with his check and signed their own check. You think that's divination, so you chase it. But the one over here through blood, sweat, and tears, and it ain't showing in the numbers because I pay them off the camera where you can't see it because I know you're not going to chase that. That looks too hard. So I know you're not really in this to be a warrior. So for those who don't know, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. Reason we have staying power because God keeps us behind a veil to test others. And we're here to be karma. That is our purpose. That is our calling. We are the karma. We are the triggers. We are God's warning. That's why we're here. But people don't see that. They only see the numbers, the lack, the misfortune. And off camera, we laughing and gathering. We don't want to be in those circles. That ain't our tribe. We're not chasing numbers. We're not chasing fame or fortune. We got it. We already got it. We don't need to show it. Promote. We don't need to show it by showing numbers. It's a difference. It's a difference. And you can see who chases that, who follows that, who subscribes to that. They're the ones that don't have it. While they're chasing and following and subscribing to that, it's because they don't have it and they want it so bad. Man, if I cling to this, I'll get a piece of this. No, you won't. No. Because you've been subscribing, following, chasing that for 5 years and you ain't got it. They're rising. It looks like they rising and you still get, but you'll never have that. You'll never achieve that. So it is what it is. And I tell it like it's is every day of the week. Don't worry about stalking and trolls and numbers and shadow. No, but I used to worry about that. I used to be that. Because, we all fall prey to that. The devil comes in and tests us too. I was that once. Why this thing going to worry about the numbers? I may say it on channel because it's something to do. Because a closed mouth don't get fed. So I speak it, I ask it, hit the like button, hype the videos, donate. Because I know a closed mouth don't get fed. But I'm not on here crying at my channel and when they should have been. Every video ain't about what YouTube doing or who doing what. Because I don't care how it looks. Why would I care how it looks? If God blessing me behind the veil. All I gotta do is show up and keep doing it. God don't care about no numbers. God don't care about how many subscribers numbers. God don't care nothing about that. What words you bringing? What ends you bringing? Are you faking it? Are you worried about it? Are you speaking out of fear or lack? YouTube is shadow banning and YouTube I see the videos. I don't care about what YouTube doing. YouTube don't sign my check or pay my bills at all. Why would I care what YouTube doing to anybody's channel, including this one? I don't care about what the trolls doing, what spell work doing, nothing. God will make your channel look like it ain't growing. So make them think that they're winning. Their spell work is working. You don't get that? That we serve karma its purpose? Oh, it ain't growing. Let me keep attacking. It's working. So God's sitting there like, look at them fools. Look at them fools. They think they winning. Look at them fools. Now they going to the Spiritual shops get another candle. Look at them dummies. That's what we're here for. That's why God makes it look the way it look. So that the dummies come in. Karma got to eat. Karma needs work, needs receipts. Those we are living karma. To make them think they winning, to see what they're gonna do, so God can see how far they're gonna go. Oh, it's work. They think it's working, so they push it forward. That's walking karma. If that's happening to you, you should not worry, not care, not think spiritual warfare. You are just simply living karma, and karma will bless you for giving her work, giving her food, putting things on her plate. Let it be done. God's going to bless you beyond the veil, behind the veil. Don't worry about what people seeing, what people thinking about your channel, whatever you're doing, because your numbers don't look right. What they doing when they watching your numbers? They ain't got no platform, no channel, no storefront, no website, no business. But meanwhile, they talking about how yours ain't working, ain't running, and they ain't doing nothing. Applaud yourself for that. Because your haters are your biggest fans. That's all. Well, they got time to talk about you and what you're not on, they not doing nothing but watching you, how you grow, how you move. They love you. That's what they love you. Why else would they care so much about what you're doing? They envy you. They love you. As small as you are, as small as you look, still you're larger than life to them. Because they can't even do that little bit with the life they giving. So let them watch. Let them troll, let them stalk, let them hate. It only proves to you how who you are. So stop worrying. Stop worrying if you got a channel ain't growing. Stop worrying if you ain't getting subscribers, you ain't getting bookings. Stop. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep speaking, teaching, coaching, keep doing it. They don't sign no checks anyway. Why do you care? Hello? Not the ones that pay bills. Not the ones that take care of your kids and your home. So why do you care? Hear the bells outside my door, confirmation. So for those of you that have a platform or want to build a platform and have already tried and feel like you failed, like you couldn't get along, you couldn't progress, in God's eyes, the fact that you did and you do is already a progression, because they ain't even doing that. Keep doing it. Stand in your patience and your perseverance and show God that your faith is unshakable beyond your circumstance. And watch him send that check to your door. How? Who, when, who, here. As long as you get it. Watch. Somebody need to hear that. They keep starting and starting and starting and keep failing and stop restarting. What you did the first time was enough. Stop restarting. What you did the first time was enough. It was it. Slow down. Let divine time have its time to position you. It will happen. The day is written. The day is written. All right, beloveds. If you have booked to read it and you did not receive it, Cashapp, PayPal, Super Chat. I can see Super Chat. Speak now or forever hold your peace. I read for Yaya, Kelly, and Charisma. Pay it and receive. If there's anybody else that did not receive your reading, that paid. Speak now. I sent Cashapp. I sent PayPal. I sent, well, like I said, Super Chat. I can see, so nobody sent that way. No. Thank you so much, Charisma. Thank you, everybody. Ashe. Yeah. Stop checking in on who's checking for you. Stop checking in on who's checking for you. Because until they do more than just check in on you, they're relevant. They're relevant. So don't even worry about it. Don't worry about who's checking on you. If that's all they can do from afar, they're irrelevant anyway, boo. So don't give it a second thought. So there'll be no one. We good. We all good. We all copacetic. Thank you for everyone that participated in today's ancestral veneration ceremony. They're always blessed and highly favored and return tenfold. Stay in the waiting room and receive your ticket, your golden ticket. But your name is coming. It's coming. In the meantime, self-reflect every chance you get. Because every now and then we stay out of line. Nobody better than you to put you back in alignment. So may God send somebody else to do it. You do it. It's more comfortable. Hello. You can do it, put your back into it. I can do it you can do it, put your back into it. Thank you for spending a little time in your day with me on this beautiful Saturday. But whenever you come across this message, it will be recorded, uploaded. It is your takeaway. Even if you weren't here live, they'll bring it to you when you need it. Thank you for the bookings, the donations, the love, the comments, the chat, the interaction. Thank you so much. Next Saturday will be another ancestral ceremony. Ancestral offerings are $3. You can get in on next Saturday's ceremony. Spiritual mentorships begin again in June, 8 weeks without a spiritual practice. 12 weeks include beginning a spiritual practice. Online, offline. We build it, we begin it. I shout you out on my channel if you're doing a platform or website, and we get you going and known. You want to learn tarot? Learning Tarot with Mistress is up and available. Right now, it's not a recording. It's a one-on-one lesson, but I will have the recording if you want to purchase the class and work on your own time. Don't ask me when. I got a lot to do. It'll be there when it need to get to you. Okay? Want to book a reading off YouTube? Everything is in the box below the video for whatever you need. If you don't see a service open in my calendar, when you click on my calendar, the services are there. I fixed it. If you don't see something you need, email me. It's free to do so, and I'll write you back. Please don't send me no dictionary or encyclopedia in the emails, guys. To get free readings, I'll do that every now and then, but I'm telling you right now, I'm going to stop doing that. Don't send me a whole life history by email. I'm going to just delete it. I'm not even going to read them anymore. Hello. Send me a question, a 2 or 3 liner, and that's it, of what you need. Don't be sending me no books. I'm not interested in what's going on or why. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not. Unless we're mentoring with each other, that's not my concern. Take that to God or to your bloodline. But I'm not going to be reading books in my emails anymore. Now, if I tell you to email me with a concern, that's different. Even then, you shouldn't be sending me a book, but I understand because I made contact. If not, if I don't ask, don't be sending me life problem issues. Okay? I'm just going to delete it. If I don't answer you back, then that's why. in case you don't know. Have a wonderful Saturday evening. I will not be on Sunday. Sunday is my day off. I spend it with my family, and I'll be doing so. Okay. But I will be back Monday, God is willing, for more inspiration and guidance. Yeah, I will be back Monday. I'm like, I do have appointments, but not to interfere with the live. So I should be back Monday. Thank you guys. For new subscribers, welcome home. Glad to have you. For my A1 Day ones, y'all know, boo. It's me and you from the beginning. Thank you. If you want to send me a gift, you can send me a deck. My Amazon Etsy wish lists are attached. You can send me a deck with a beautiful message, crystals, incense, matches, cards. I can use it all for the channel. Go in there and take a look. Thank you, beloved. Thank you, Charisma. Thank you for that jewel. If you could send me a deck, crystals, incense, cards, I appreciate them. All this stuff costs a lot more than the donations that we get. I paid $50 for a deck. And some weekend donations on YouTube, you don't make that. So believe me, we put out a lot more than we receive in charity, which is commendable. But don't act like, YouTube don't pay no bills. Unless you get someone that sends you a real donation and real appreciation. It don't. My membership is $3.99 per month. And most people don't want to even do that. It's a monthly donation. It supports the channel every other day I get for free. But they only want to be if they get free content. So most people don't even want to get $3.99 a month. Unless they get free content on the side every day. So I appreciate what you can do wholly and respectfully. Let me let you go. Thank you. I'll see you all on Monday. Thank you for that. Thank you. Did I say thank you? Thank you, Prodigal, for that floating heart. Thank you, Charisma, for that jewel. Thank you, everybody. I can't go back through the whole chat, so I'm gonna let you go. I'll see y'all Monday. Please come back. Hype up the videos. If you watch the live, I know once it uploads, just go back and hype it. You don't got to rewatch it because the only things that get hype are the actual videos, but the lives don't get a hype. You can't hype it when you're in here, and most people won't go rewatch it. Just go hype it. You ain't got to rewatch it. Show your girl, it's free support. I love you guys. That's enough. Go live your life. Have a good day. Have a good meal. Watch a good movie. Take a walk. I'll see you on the other side. Blessings, my loves. Ashe. Yeah. Oh, the hype button. If you go to a video that's already recorded, because you get hype in the live. I don't know why they don't let you hype in the live, but you can't. Now, maybe they'll fix it. After the video uploads, if you go back to the video where the like is and save and download, if you sweep to the side to the left, there's a hype button that says hype this video. They should let you hype the lives. I don't know why they don't, but only after it uploads can you go hype it. So thank you, beloved, for now I'll let people know where it is. You tried to hype it, but only allow me to do it. And that too, Yaya. Is that Yaya? Kelly Ma'am. That too. Why is it you only hype 3 times a week? What's up with that? Let me tell you what. If you have a platform like me, you're a content creator like me, we have unlimited. I can hype as many as I want because I'm already contributing to YouTube. But if you don't have a platform, you're not a content creator, you're not working it regularly, they only let you do 3 hypes a week. No matter how many influencers you like, you can only hype 3 one time a week. I think that's very unfair. Because they want you to follow all these people to engage in all these channels, watch all these ads to give YouTube all this money, but then I can only like 3 people videos a week. So in your opinion, don't really count. But only the content creators have more. We can hype. I don't know why that is. I hope they'll fix that too. But yeah, Kelly, I know that. Because I have other YouTube channels that I don't have content on. And I'll use those to go hype other people's video when this one. And it stops me. I'm like, okay, why am I mistress of the gates? I can keep hyping. And those I realize because it's not a content creator channel. I don't know who running YouTube, but they could use some advisory. Hello, or some new, young, fresh perspective. I don't know. But it is what it is. But if you only, thank you, Kelly, for saying that and letting people know. You've got 2 YouTube channels. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Charisma. Yeah, thank you, Kelly. Thank you. As well, I'm looking for another moderator. Reborn. Look, I'm looking for another moderator because Saj and Rain cannot be here all the time. Saj is in another part of the world. We're not even on the same time zone, way apart. When I'm up, he's sleeping, so he's not always able to be here. Rain has job things going on. I need another moderator that can be here, that can help me remove comments that shouldn't be there. Now, it's not a job. You're not obligated to be here every time I go live. It's whenever you're in the room and can be here. You can bust out these holes and remove inappropriate comments. Not every comment you don't like. Inappropriate. Please use discernment. Because one guy emailed me like, who keep deleting my comments? And I'm like, my bad. I'm going to tell him to stop. You can't delete everyone you don't like. They must be inappropriate. If somebody's flirting with me, but in a nice way, not me interrogative, you can't remove that. I know we ain't here for that. But if somebody says, you know, you looking beautiful today, or will you marry me, or that ain't really something you need to delete. Okay? So I need someone with discernment that knows what's inappropriate and what's just friendly play. So if you would like to be a moderator of the channel, please put a thumbs up in the chat. I don't care if it's black or white. If you put a thumbs up because you're willing to be a moderator. Now, to be a moderator, you have to have a YouTube channel. You don't have to create on it. You don't have to be a content creator, but it must be a YouTube channel because that's the only way we can link you. So I'm waiting for a thumbs up. Who gonna put a thumb up? Who gonna moderators? Get Thank you, Charisma. Thank you, Kelly, ma'am. Couldn't be no. Thank you, ladies. I'm gonna go to your channel and put you as a moderator for moderators have perks. Now, I want perks. I have Charisma's email. Moderators come with perks. You do get free readings. You do get 10% off, 10% discount off the total of every service I have, except while on YouTube Lives. Those are different. Any other service. If you book a mentorship or a tarot class, that's a large amount savings. 10% of that in the total gives you a large sum off that booking. That's for as long as you're a moderator. Now you got to moderate. I can't not see you but once a month. I'm talking a moderator. And you get free readings. Oh, moderators get a 1 hour free reading. But it's only twice a year. Free. So when spring and summer and then fall and winter, in between each season, you'll get a full tarot reading with me live. 3 questions. We go over life. We shoot the breeze. Charisma know how we do it. Okay. So Kelly. Look at me. Hello. 555. And Reborn. Make sure I have your YouTube. Because Stacy, who I think I haven't seen again, I wanted to be a moderator. They didn't come back, so I guess that may be the reason why I could not find her YouTube channel. I don't think Stacy even came back. Okay, beloveds, I got you too late. Thank you so much. Who else is that? Thank you, beloved. I'm good. All right. That's it. I'm really going to go. I'm a public speaker. I worked in many businesses, many jobs as a union delegate, a mentor between management. I'm a public speaker. I can go on and on and on for days. It's what I do. It's what I've been taught. It's what I've done in my history, in healthcare, at work, in unions, in foster care, ACS, in prison systems. It's what I do. But I need to learn when to turn off. And I'm about to go. All right, beloveds. I'm still. Yeah, Charisma and I met for our 2-hour reading this week. We had a powwow. Man, we had so much fun. We went way past the hour, but we was shooting the breeze. Like two old lady girlfriends from 10 years. Like 2 girlfriends from, not old lady, I take that back. Because that's what I call myself. I got to stop doing that. Like 2 sister girls from way back in the day. She ain't old, y'all. So that was on me. My girl told me, Mommy, stop saying that. You're not an old lady. So let me, yeah. All right, y'all. Oh, thank you, beloved. All right. If I don't get off here, I'm going to lose everybody. I'll see you on Monday. Thank you so much. It's been a blast. Ashe, beloveds. Ashe.